Good Sunday morning, everyone. The time is 7:14. It is a beautiful start to the day. Lots of sunshine. Our View Orleans camera, a good shot of the Mississippi River. Today, we are starting our morning nice and comfortable, I guess, for summertime standards. We're waking up to the 70s. We'll take that. At least really not many 80s on the map at this point. Mid and upper 70s, a great start to the day. Today is going to be a scorcher, though. This afternoon, our high temperatures will jump right back into the mid and upper 90s. Expect plenty of sunshine all day, mostly dry weather with maybe an isolated shower this afternoon, but overall not anticipating much rain today or really for the coming days. We will be trending mostly dry and extremely hot and muggy. Today there is a heat advisory in effect that starts at 10 a.m. lasts till 7 o'clock this evening. The heat index today anywhere from 108 degrees to 112 this afternoon. So if you will be outside enjoying your Sunday outdoors, make sure you have some water with you. You have a way to take breaks, maybe in some air conditioning or some shade. Try not to overdo it today or really all this week, because that's what we have. Extreme heat on tap every single day from now through next weekend. Today, there is a stationary front nearby that may allow for a couple spotty showers and rumbles of thunder to pop up this afternoon and throughout the early evening. Very hit or miss, but maybe you'll get lucky and see a cooling shower today. And then as that front washes out tomorrow, I think we'll see plenty of sunshine and really not much rain at all tomorrow. I think maybe there could be one little sprinkle tomorrow, and most of us just see nothing but sunshine and extreme heat on our Monday. So we actually trend mostly dry through the upcoming work week. Tomorrow, temperatures back in the upper 90s in the afternoon. Another summertime scorcher tomorrow. Temperatures trending above average this entire week. Feels like temperatures will be well into the triple digits all this week. So that's what you have all this week. Make sure you dress lightly. You have a way to stay cool. Now, getting into the tropics, this is Tropical Storm Debby bringing impacts to southwest Florida. Now it's out over the southeastern Gulf of Mexico, getting itself together. It's expected to strengthen to a hurricane later today before it makes landfall in North Florida by early tomorrow. But heavy rain spreading across Fort Myers down to Marco Island and some gusty winds down into the Keys as well. Wider look at the tropics. Not only do we have Debby with winds at 60 miles per hour. That's going to be heading into North Florida later today, bringing some big impacts across Florida and the southeast in the coming days. But there's also another area we'll be watching. This tropical wave east of the Windward Islands has a low chance for development, but it's expected to move west towards the Caribbean Sea in the coming days, and we'll watch that long term. So the tropics are heating up about what you'd expect for this time of the year, as it is August, and that's when things really start to turn busy. Now, getting into what's going on with Debby, right now we are seeing those winds at 60 miles per hour. And as we get into today, it should start to strengthen over the warm Gulf waters. There's low wind shear, and that will allow it to really fire up to a Category 1 before it makes landfall in North Florida, somewhere around the Big Bend, and then makes that turn to the northeast towards Georgia and into the Carolinas into the first part of the new work week. So this is what we have now. Winds at 60 miles per hour, gusting at 65, moving north-northwest at 13 miles per hour. This is going to be a significant rain event for Florida and Georgia and the Carolinas. Here it is strengthening to a Category 1 when it makes landfall again in the Big Bend region near just south of Tallahassee. And that will continue to move off to the northeast and slow down near Georgia and the Carolinas this week, which will bring days of heavy rain and some extreme significant flooding as it loses its steering current. That's why it's going to sit out over the southeast U.S. and just park itself there. It may start to drift a little bit west. It could start to move off to the northeast. There's really uncertainty in the forecast with it getting into this work week. So there are hurricane watches for the Big Bend, tropical storm warnings and watches all along Florida. Strong winds expected, of course, with this gusting close to 100 miles per hour for parts of Florida's Big Bend and Cedar Key early tomorrow. Again, landfall expected early tomorrow. Those strong winds and impacts spreading inland, and it's going to be a big rainmaker. We're talking some significant flooding for parts of Florida and the southeast. No impacts expected here. We don't have to worry about anything in the tropics, just extreme heat with temperatures near 100 degrees this week.